Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another live session of Stock Sniper Trading. I'm Dave, my partner is Ron. Guys, really quickly, we have a GBP USD news, red folder news at 8. All right, I'll show you in a second. Guys, just reading the channel description, we're not a signal group. Okay, we're here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis. All right, and to add on to that, we're not financial advisors, guys, so keep that in mind. If you don't know how to trade, make sure you consult with a financial advisor first. All trades taken upon your own risk. And yeah, so give me one sec, guys. You can see this is gold on the daily. All right. So because we have that GBP USD news, I wanted to show you that really quickly. 8 a.m. Look at all this red folder news. GU is going to go crazy at 8 a.m. So is there a lot of guys on the channel, guys, girls, who trade GBP USD? Because I was thinking about doing that first. All right, just getting that charted, and then we can chart gold, no problem. Okay, so this is GU on the daily. All right, you can see massive sell off here, finding some support. All right, right at 360, roughly 50. All right, and you can see in previous area at around October 5th, all the way into October 13th, it was consolidation area ranging at this level. All right, so with that being said, you can see that we have some nice support in terms of supply zone down in this area. All right, so we make this green, and we're going to use this as daily second term supply. All right, there's going to be another area up here. All right, simply because of these two bounces and these two wicks, I'm going to use this. You guys might think it's differently. There's nothing wrong with that, absolutely. But for me currently, I like that. I like that area. Okay, so and the red folder news could push this to the upside, or it could pull it, get rejected, and then start making it way back down to this overall area right here. Okay, you can see the current daily wick is a high above these two previous wicks. All right, so and this would be supply, higher time frame daily supply area. Okay, and then I'm going to use this 200 EMA as my next area of resistance, as I've always kind of done so just with my trading. Okay, we'll find some area as soon as we break this daily candle down into 4 hour. So that's why I'm going to leave this alone currently. But this is GBP USD on the daily, guys. We're doing a top-down analysis. Just in case you're logging on, there's a few more people being added to the channel, so welcome, welcome. All right. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. Did a lot of people on the channel trade FOMC yesterday? You guys did. You guys saw US30 boom. You guys saw Nasdaq boom. And then obviously you saw what happened with gold. Crazy, right? That's why I said these red news folders have high impact and they have massive movements. All right. Now, use a horizontal ray, update it to white for pearl. All right, you can see currently right now we're getting held right at the previous two bottom wicks right here. They're starting to break above it in terms of the body, so they tried to push it down. Now they're having a retracement, a pullback, maybe consolidating, waiting for some news to happen. Was there a lot of people who traded FOMC yesterday? If you did, guys, put it in the chat. Let me know. Statements had really good news. A lot of big movements in both directions. All right. Perfect. There we go. Nasdaq, massive moves, guys. If you're watching Nasdaq, we're in historic times right now. It's pretty crazy to watch, pretty crazy, you know. If you guys understand the terms of world and what the news is going, guys. Ooh, ooh. 1 second, guys. Sorry, I'm not following the chat, but I am now. Sorry, guys. Let me get that. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. Spam City over here. So change this. All right. Okay, this is GBP USD now on the hourly. Okay. Take a look. You can see my levels right here. All right, I have daily higher time frame down here. Okay. And the reason why we're changing it up and doing GU is simply because of that red folder news that we have coming up. All right. Oh, sorry guys, the mic is right there. My bad. Let me move it down. There we go. That should be better. Okay, now we're dropping down to GU on the 30-minute time frame. All right. So any horizontal ray is going to be baby blue for lower time frame support and resistance. All right. Okay, I'm going to mark this as neutral since we on the lower time frame. I had that as some support, but you can see lower, right? We have a higher time frame and price push right back through. Okay, and now it's trying to push back, act as support or resistance. It's still undecided yet. You can see they're starting to find some support. This is a bullish engulfing candlestick, all right. But because of the news coming up, anything can kind of happen. You see already how we're making lower highs, lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We could be making a lower high here, and then potentially making another lower low. All right. So that's why I'm putting that as neutral currently. Just going to wait and see how the next area is going to look in terms of structure. All right. There we go. Hey guys, sorry if I'm losing my voice too. It's because the weather's changing over here in Canada. I'm doing a lot of walks and stuff like that. I'm actually starting to get a little sick, so that's why if I sound a little different today, I do apologize. We're starting to get snow here. It's crazy, guys. Snow in Canada. For all you guys living in these beautiful countries, you got to deal with snow over here. All right. All right. So about 6 minutes and 30 seconds left on the 15-minute. All right. So let's wait and see. You can see now they're starting to find good support right here. Still has a lot of opportunity for resistance as the overall downtrend is bearish. Okay. And how you can tell that as you go on the daily in 4 hour and you see the overall time frame. All right. You can see clear as day. We have some resistance here, support forming. Let's see if we're going to get a push or a pull movement. All right. Gonna update this for a second here. You can see that current candle. Okay, this is now GU on the 10-minute. We're going to be looking down and getting to the 5. Okay, doing your top-down analysis leading into 5-minute scalping. All right, you can see we have our zones top and bottom filled, ready for the overall move. Anytime it comes in this area right here in terms of bottom wick, you can see it's right near demand. It gets pushed up. All right, and same with previous structure. It made a bullish engulfing candlestick roughly at November 2nd at around 1. Okay, before it started to have its overall continuous movement. Okay, so we'll drop down to 5. And then we're going to wait. Guys, you can see right here, it's 7:30. Okay, we have 8 a.m. news on GBP USD. Okay, that's why I'm getting this done and over with. See what kind of movement we get. Okay, you can see that currently it's on a steady parallel channel from the bottom. Look at all the support it's forming, having the continuation. Now we'll see if it's going to actually get support or resistance at the level of roughly 363, roughly 40. Okay. Actually going to grab this area right here, almost psychological number. All right. So heavy resistance forming in this area right here. All right. And you can see previous structure bounced, got rejected, lower high, lower low, lower high before selling a consolidative structure. All right. So let's watch and see how price, when it gets up in this zone right here, smaller time frame, lower time frame area, whether it's going to be a support or resistance area. So right now I currently have it as resistance, okay, a supply area where short-term sellers are ready to hold maybe their pending orders. Okay, if it starts to break through, I'll do the same thing. I'll mark it as white, and because we're starting to currently hold in terms of support here with one bounce, two bounce, this could actually start to flip green. Okay, this entered here. So, but you can see that's why you have to follow price. Price is starting to break out of that parallel channel and come back into this area again for now a third touch. It's waiting to see if price is going to hold or if it's actually going to fold and start to sell. All right. So let me lower this down a little bit for you guys. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. What do you guys want to? I'm thinking about charting gold next. Everyone want to watch gold? Let me know if you guys want me to chart gold. Okay. I want to do it before at least GBP USD news. So let me know. Okay, a lot of gold here. Okay, gold for sure. We'll get gold done. All right. Just keep in mind on GBP USD. All right. I'm going to do just a horizontal ray at this previous bottom of this box. Going to add an alert here. Okay, and then same with the top of the parallel channel. All right. Look at gold, guys. Remember, massive sell-off before. Now it's having their tracement. It's back up to 779 currently. It's trading at on the 5-minute. So this is gold in the daily. Take a look at where we're at, guys. Look at the overall structure. Every time prices try to make a high, it gets denied. Okay, sellers are very real, closing below the 200. All right, they bounce out of this current area right here. See it? Which is demand. All right, we do have another area down here at the bottom of these wicks. Okay, switch that up to pearl. There we go. Now you can see the bottom of the current candle. There's no bottom wick, okay? No bottom wick. So it is a potentially ignited candle. You can see on the daily that there is some top wick right here, but in terms of the candle open and the push to the upside, all right, it's still going. Obviously, there's 9 hours left, but you can see that it didn't really come back down and have any drawdown if you got in right at roughly 1770, 1768 area, 1769, you would have been good, all right? But now you can see prices starting to walk. It made a high of the current wick at 1780.5, and now it's trading at 1778. All right. So guys, what are your thoughts on gold? What are your thoughts on gold? Do you guys think gold is going to be bullish or bearish? Let me know. Always like to know what everyone on the channel's thoughts are. It's ironic. Look at October 20th too. You see how that candle opened exactly roughly at the same area these two previous. All right. That's why looking at previous support and resistance is really important when you're doing your top-down analysis. So when people ask, how do you find that out? There it is right there. I will update this because it is the previous day. All right, guys. So look at what everyone's saying. You know, 4 hour. Okay, you can see. I remember I mentioned that's going to slice the candle, finding good support out of demand. Okay, you can see gold steady downtrend forming. This is 4 hour downtrend. All right, so you can see we're approaching that 200 exponential moving average. In terms of RSI, you can see we're approaching that 50 mark. Okay, guys, if you're wondering about gold, what people's thoughts are, check it obviously in the chat. You can see this is now gold currently on the 4 hour getting pushed down, so we have some resistance starting to form at roughly 1780, 83, 84 area. All right. And if we drag it over, you can see it was the start of this current ignited candle here. Well, it's not ignited, sorry, the bottom wick, but the start of this large volume bullish candle, which was pretty much secondary in terms of volume size to the first bullish candle, which is an engulfing candlestick. All right. So obviously now you get a little bit of bounce, roughly at that 1783 area. And when I guys, because TradingView is a little different than MT4, or even if you're charting on or trading on TradingView, the charts might be different in terms of what you put on there. Oanda, FX, you know what I mean? So when people ask the difference, no one's asked about that yet, but I just wanted to let you know that that is a potential maybe question for some of the people who are trading on the channel, okay? In terms of just where price is and stuff like that. See, so on the hourly now, gold has broke above that 50, but on the 4 hour, it hasn't. It's still hovering below. All right, there's not much volume being pushed. You can see it did make a nice little bounce at around 1772, 1772.5 before it made its next move. All right, so I would actually move that down there. That's the overall break of the candle, and I would erase that and probably do a little bit of a demand zone there. Okay, now I'm going to drop it down to the 30. You can see when we drop from the all the way down to 30, there's a bunch of touches in this area right here. That's why I drew that overall green area. Okay. Now we have to see in terms of resistance on the 30-minute time frame. Okay, around 1780.5 is the top of this current wick. You can see that gold is making a steady uptrend even from the down trend leading up to the current area where it is right now. Pushed, made a couple candle wick touches right here, pushed, held support, pushed, got a little bit of resistance here in terms of a double top, sold off. Okay, this is at 2, found some support. Okay, bounced back up, held, now started to walk back up on this overall current uptrend that we're forming here. All right, we broke above this double top, and you can see the bottom of this wick is the next area that you could draw some support. If I were to draw it and move that area across, see, resistance. And if it's choppy, guys, you're wondering what this line is here. This is a daily downtrend. Okay, so we just have to keep that in mind. I'll show you. Sorry, I believe it's 4 hour. My apologies, 4 hour. So we need to make that a little different in terms of color here, just because everything is starting to get congested. That's not going to happen that way. Perfect. Okay, GU made a noise. Let me have this. Sorry, guys. Okay, look at gold now. Let's check it on the 15 minute. I'll check out GBP USD. You can see gold is finding some consolidative structure right here between the high and the low of the current candle that we're on. Look at the current candle that can be filled. Look at that big massive sell-off on the 3rd at 8:30, guys. Massive news here. All right. Gold is looking very bullish as of right now. One second, guys. Okay, so we got 10 minute now. See the consolidative structure on gold that we're starting to form. I'll change that color to neutral, and we'll go check out GBP USD once we get done on the 5. Okay. Now on to the 5 minute. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, so we have, this is a trap on the 10 minute candles. You can see the bottom wick is holding. You can do the close of the bodies, is totally whatever you want to do. I like the wicks. That box on the 10 minute train is almost 20 pips. Okay, so if you feel like that box is too wide for you, you can tighten it up even tighter to the bodies. Okay, but just remember, if you guys are familiar with impulse candles, impulse, 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 and they're closing back. Look at what's happening on gold. It's having a continuation here. Okay, but it's got to start to break this area and make a higher high before the next move. You can see that there's nothing in terms of much resistance over here. But when you slide over to around November 3rd at 215, 225, 250, you can see it's heavy area where price was getting rejected before making its overall head fake to the upside, and then had the massive tank at 8:30 news. Okay, so we're actually making potential for retracement coming from where news actually started to get rejected. You can see the big area right here, resistance, that's where news and then 8:30 hit. Okay, that was yesterday. You can see we're almost at a full retracement. It doesn't go right back up, but you can see over time gold has risen to try to test the overall area where news happened. All right, so if price can continue, change that there, you can see it's breaking the high before making its next move. All right, roughly 1780.5. Okay, that's if it continues. If it gets rejected, it's going to hold resistance and be another impulse candle before making its next move. The only short area I'm looking for is if it comes down in this area. But then you have to remember, it's coming to an overall uptrend. See what I'm saying? This is an hour, 30-minute uptrend forming. So we can mark this as, one second here, blue. You can't even see that, it's horrible. Mark it as red. Okay, So leave gold, it's in a consolidative state right now, looking for it to make an uptrend. You can see that the wicks, there's a lot of buyers currently forming. All right, they want to break it. They've tested it twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The price has not allowed it to get above in a continuation. All right, remember, pips and spreads and everything like that have to come in, guys. So if you're trading gold, what are your spreads right now? What are your spreads right now on gold? Look at the areas. Look at the gap areas right here before the overall breakout happens. Both areas, head fake candles. Okay, impulse. So watch. Okay, look at what spreads are, guys. Look at what the spreads are. Look at what's going on right now. Okay, what are people saying? We're going to set this right here. 1780.5, 1781. Okay, if it's bullish. If it's bearish, it's going to come back down and get rejected. 1778. Next area that I currently have would be down here in terms of the first ignited candle, if it's going to continue. All right, but it's got to get past that overall uptrend. All right, so let's check out GBP USD. Okay, look what happened with GBP USD, guys. All right, that's why I had this neutral. Okay, neutral area came up to supply resistance, then sold off, broke out, came through, had a massive sell-off here. All right, so if you understand the terms resistance and supply, all right, you can see it's heavy rejection. If that sold off and you caught that, guys, that's maybe 18 pips, 15 pips, depending on your spread or commission. But now look at the area that we're coming into. Okay, similar short-term 20 pip zone, supply and demand. Okay, so you see on the parallel channel, guys, you see how price came up, kissed. As soon as it broke below that 50 mark, right, you can see price made a head fake, and on GBP USD on the RSI, it sold off again, broke below the 50, had its continuation, right? So if you got in right around here as soon as you started to break, you can see it starting to sell off. Okay, price on relative strength is starting to make a high point from here to here. It's making an uptrend, but you can see price is starting to get parallel. All right, so let's watch and see what's actually going to happen. This all started from supply. Okay, excuse me, guys, sorry. Let's add on that 9 exponential moving average. You can see with the 9 EMA2, guys, and I made a post on Instagram about it yesterday as well. You can check it out. The importance of the 9. As soon as it broke there and held, you can see it starting to get that sell-off, right? Even if you waited coming out of this area right here, you're looking at maybe 10 pips, okay? So now watch, see what's happening here. We're coming into a demand zone, so we'll see if we're going to get a retracement here. I'm going to erase this parallel channel since we just fell out of it. Let's see what's going to happen here, okay? Familiar with the terms double bottoms? One touch, resistance, two touch, walking its potential way up, okay? We'll go check out gold. There you go, guys. Okay, I did mention as soon as it broke out of here, you see how we didn't have that 9 EMA. 1785, sorry, 1780.5 to 1781. All right, that was the move. And you're looking at maybe 15 pips and it's running. Okay, move this over, and just in case we get an eventual reversal here, remember that we're coming into heavy consolidative price. There's no current resistance in terms of the actual candle here. The next one is the potential bounce that had happened, and it's right up here in terms of support. So if you're in gold, guys, remember it's quick pips in and out before we look for our next move. All right, 15 pips is exactly what we have pretty much on every call which we go for. So remember, look to take some securing some partials here. You can see the current wick. All right, it's starting to close on the current candle and it's starting to retrace. All right, so you're currently up about 15 pips still, maybe 10. Last thing you want to do is waste, so you can do what you feel like is best in terms of pulling back, taking some partials, leaving a runner. But just look now, if it hit the 15 and now it's retracing. Okay, so let's write some key points on gold, and then we're going to switch over to GBP USD. All right, see the resistance, see the retracement, guys. Okay, sorry guys, 1 second. I need to do some key points here. I need to put that in there. Okay, take a peek. Quick scalp, push. Now we have a pull, guys. Depending on where you have your stop, you could have it at the top of this box, okay, which would be the 9 exponential, and then you're waiting for potentially it to consolidate back in here, or we'll see if it's going to dip down and start to raise back up. All right, but we need to find some next area resistance. I know we have a high zone up there. You can see that as soon as on 8:30 price pushed, now the 50 point between this area and this area, we're looking at potentially 1782.5, 1782.9 area. Okay, so roughly not much of a huge difference. Okay, put at the bottom of this wick here for the bounce. Okay, so let's see where we're at in terms of gold. So take a look, guys. On the 5-minute, you can see we're above the 50 point. It's kissed it like once, 2, 3, and then it's starting to raise. Okay, as soon as it did hit in that 30 area, you're having your short-term pullback. Let's see what's going to happen in terms of getting down to here, which is 1756, maybe area 0.8, which would be potentially the overall entry before entering in this overall trap. Okay, the trap will be on the 50 line before making its next move if price does actually push past there. All right, so the goal has always been, if you're on the channel, 10, 15 pips. I don't need to repeat myself, so if you guys are wondering this pullback, that pull did actually go roughly 10 pips, but see how it closed? That's one thing you have to remember on gold. You see the top wicks here, okay? This was overall resistance. Both the bodies currently closed parallel to each other. That's why you're getting that continuation sell. Now, what you have to remember is it selling off to the 9 EMA like it's currently doing before making its next move? Or is it going to sell off here, hold some support before making its next overall move? That's what we need to wait and see on gold, okay? So it's 750, all right? 750. I did mention to you that at 8 a.m. there is GU news. That's why I got GU over in terms of the first one I did, just because I know that we had enough time. I don't want to be rushing. So focus on gold if you're focusing on it, guys. But I wanted to focus more on GU. This was just a short-term scalp opportunity that you saw. Now let's see what the overall move. See guys how it shot back down, coming to the 9. This is the 750 candle here. All right, so if you're wondering what is the next maybe move on gold, if you switch over to your DXY, okay, you can see that price is consolidating in between 94.2 and roughly 94.2 exactly. Sorry, 94.264 resistance. So let's wait and see now. How is the DXY looking? Price is raising. You can see it's rising here steadily, but look at that RSI. It's starting to sell off. So let's wait and see what's going to happen in terms of that DXY. I do see a steady uptrend. Oh, sorry guys. There you go. Okay, I'll take a quick peek at gold. Okay, so remember we talked about that 9. Price just peaked down there. Obviously, if you did move your SL to break even, you're good. But you still have that gap right in here for potential stop loss. Okay, stop loss, for an example, could be about 5 pips. Okay, this is a 1 to 3. This is stop loss is 5 to make 15 pips. Okay, so it's not a bad R to R trade. Keep that. Just keep in mind though, it was at the high on the RSI, so that's why you're getting your short-term pullback. Okay, so let's wait and see what's going to happen around 1780 and 1780, 1778.8, and I meant to say 1780.5, not 1780. Okay, my bad. All right, I'm going to add in an area right here so I can get an alert on there, just to get some sign of signal if something does happen on gold. Okay. Look at GBP USD. Okay. So remember we talked about a potential neckline here. So if you guys understand buying in supply and demand zones, you sold here. I know some people got actually the sells, and then you're looking at some opportunities for buyers having their pending orders there. And this could be, like I said, the potential neckline starting to form before having its overall move. Okay. So remember, there's about 8 o'clock news. So if you guys caught the buy early, you're good. One second here. Okay. Okay, just looking at this for a second, guys. Give me one sec. So right in this area right here, neckline is that W pattern. That's the opportunity for the trade. Move that down there. But now we have to wait and see because you're trading it right during news. Okay, so we'll wait and see if price breaks above here and holds. It's going to be good, but the news, like I said, it could have massive head fake and then turn it back and go bearish again. Because if we go on the daily, sorry, this is 4-hour, my apologies. Okay, although there's an uptrend forming here, you can see the current area from supply, another area on a lower time frame, it's starting to sell here. Okay, now whether GU can fill this wick, that's going to be the next question. All right, and I think the news at 8 a.m. will be one of the best indications of obviously what's going to happen. Because if it holds here, this is just going to flip and go bullish and start to have its uptrend. Okay, if you guys know what kind of candle this is, you can see how important of a candle which started this overall trend, and then same with this next candle right here. You have your bullish engulfing coming out of demand. So guys, in terms of day trading and higher time frame, like you asked, do you do that? Yes, you can do higher time frame charting. All right, but you just have to chart in terms of supply demand and make sure that it's your overall entries that are the ones that are going to be different. Wider stop losses, lower lot size, it all depends on your account. Okay. So that's just an example of GU trading on the 4 hour, right? You apply the same type of analysis, but now you just have to be more patient. It's like long-term holding. You know what I mean? Guys, there's about 800 people on the stream. If you could bump the likes up huge, we're about to trade red news, red folder news. Don't know many other people who do that. So if you want to show some love, be greatly appreciated. There's GU. Okay. So guys, it's right at that point 755. So remember, I told you on the 4 hour. Let's write some key points here. Okay. So let's watch this candle right here. You can see that if you're getting on this before, remember, massive news happening. So if you're feeling it, great. If not, just erase that, let news happen. Okay. You can see, let me put that back. I don't know why that happened. Sorry about that, guys. If you got in on the double bottom, you can see, guys, it's approaching the first TP. Okay, look. So you can see that top wick starting to form here. Okay. 2 minutes left until 8. So if you're not looking, if you're not feeling this, guys, if you're not feeling this, all right, honestly, don't take it. Okay. This will be the 7. This will be the candle before. It's up to you. This is going to be the next candle, is going to be the overall test to what's going to happen. Remember the key points? 10, 15 pips. I don't think we're going to get it right now. So if you're just signing on or you're just watching, leave it alone. Okay. Wait for the 8 a.m. because GU is in a downtrend. You're trading against the trend. You know, the goal is above, which is 10, 15 pips. Use proper risk management. So all valid points leading into news, which is going to happen in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay. You can see it starting to peak up. We're entering in right before news. You're not going to get that overall massive move until news starts to drop. All right. Best area was from down here. You can see you had the overall impact of the buyers coming in, right? Having the continuation. So if you guys are in, I think there's a few people there. Abdizak, GU 15 pips, sorry, 17 pips. He got in from down here, right? You can see at the last little minute, it's starting to form that neckline, which is pushing up. But how many pips do you think we can get before that news? That's the thing. Okay. Maybe 10 pips if it hits there. 10 pips. Okay. That's potential neckline, double bottom breakout on GBP USD. So now, if you're out, guys, there's 30 seconds. If you're in this from overall, I would look at taking this trade. Just personally, you know what I mean? I'd watch because it's going to potentially shoot at the next move at the 200. This could open up bearish heavily, or it could have your overall continuation. So best option was down here. Okay. Look at the big retracement now. Good, guys. I'm glad you guys got some pips. Look at this, guys. See what I mean? Look at how dirty they just did you. Look at that. Horrible. You're watching this live, guys. You're watching this live. Look at that. See what I mean? Last little bit right there. Selling off. Look at where they opened it up. That's why I said wait for that candle, get out. You can see overall supply. Roughly 1.36389. That's why I told you guys GU's in a downtrend. Right? That's your last little trace before you got out. Good, guys. I see a lot of people getting out. Good, 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 good. Don't buy, guys. Remember, don't buy. I told you about that 8 a.m. news. I told you right here, GU's in a downtrend. That's why I put these key points right here. Okay? That's your last little breakout before overall news. A lot of people said they took it. Okay, that's good. I'm really happy about that. But look at what they did to you there. They head faked you out, and this is good for you to watch. Okay? Nice push. Nice push to the upside. We have the overall downtrend forming here. All right? Look at what they did, guys. You can see. Look at GU, guys. Remember, overall downtrend. I showed you right before this, there was the bottom wick, okay, or the top wick of the overall bearish downtrend. Right there was the key point, 1.36389, coming down now to the overall next daily demand area. Look at GBP USD. All right, look at GU, guys. Let's look at our 4-hour right here. Remember we talked about that wick to be filled? This was the wick right here. Bottom wick now filling to current daily. Look at GBP USD, guys. Overall downtrend forming below the 200 MA. All right. We'll check out gold here in a second. I can't even fit that on my chart. Let's look at gold here now. Sorry, guys. Okay, look at gold. They did. This is gold, guys. This is the dirtiness of gold. Gold ran, and look at this. What's happening right now? We have GBP USD news. Okay, look at this flip. All right, that's why I said right here, nice high before waiting overall next move on a consolidated moment. Okay, I want to see what's happening with GBP. Okay, we'll go back on gold in 2 seconds, guys. Guys, if you're holding that GBP USD, sell. If you got in, overall supply area, my opinion would be, you see how it's starting to bounce? It can still sell off, but you know, if you got in on it anywhere, even down here, you're up over 30 plus pips. Like, you should be taking some of that profit, okay? Look at how they kissed that overall 200 exponential moving average, okay? Sold off and then hold in that current supply area. It's exactly what they did over here, okay? Roughly 36389. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, we're now going to flip to gold. 1 second here. Look at gold. Look at gold. Look at the indecision on gold right now. Okay, there's about 25 seconds here. Let's actually switch back to GBPUSD and see how this next one's going to hold. All right. Okay, so 6 seconds. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's switch to the 10-minute. Okay, guys, if this thing continues, you know what I mean? It's holding support here. We got to go actually on the hour. Okay, you can see it's holding right here. Guys, if it starts to break, like this thing is still in selling pressure. Okay, you can see how far it's dipped down. If GU starts to continue, this thing can really start to dip, guys. Okay. Guys, if this continues, where it's looking at the overall trend down here, you can have a tighter stop loss, okay? But if this thing starts to break, this thing can really start to sell, okay? Let's wait and see here. The reason why I'm following this is it's following overall downtrend. Okay, look at the size of this bearish candle here, guys. You might get some retracement, so you might not want to grab in yet. If you're still holding, it can continue, okay? It can have a continuation. I know it's buying right here, all right? So wait for the dip to happen, okay? And then wait for the potential, maybe the overall sells to continue. Let's wait and see here. Okay, make sure you have a stop loss there if you're looking at taking more sells, but it has to break and hold, guys. It's in key areas, but this is heavy. So I'm saying it has to break, hold for a continuation. If it holds here, if it holds, there you go, there's your start. Okay, it's holding support here now. You can see that. So we're not continuing. This is good. There's still 2 minutes left here, so let's see what's going to happen. All right, let's switch over to gold. Gold has been a little bit iffy as of late, and tomorrow, guys, remember we have NFP, so sorry, 1 second here. Okay, so let's watch for the bounce. If not, you can see GU start to rise. Okay, I just put this here just so you guys can start to understand. All right, for sells, it needs to break and hold this overall area, 35675. Okay, so I'm not really looking at gold right now, guys. I know it's erratic. I can tell by those two previous wicks. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It's insane. The reason why gold is pretty much the worst thing to trade right now is, look, you can see the indecision. Remember, we always like to talk about filling wicks. All right, you have a push, okay, you have a pull, indecision. Okay, it's closing right at the middle volume candle, you know, right before maybe moving its next move under a minute. Okay, so remember though, if you guys were in, like a lot of people might be still in from the overall move before, okay, which was here, and you can see that price would have got you knocked out at that 8 a.m. the hourly candle. Okay, you can see it's strong resistance area right here, guys. Look, it's closing below here multiple times. Sellers are real in this area right now. Okay, heavy selling pressure. Okay, heavy selling pressure. Remember, gold is below the 200 on the daily, which is why you're getting that overall next big movement, waiting for the possible break of that 9 and to fill this bottom wick. All right, So do you see the erratic behavior of gold? Not good, not good. Still forming an overall uptrend though. You can see it in terms of there. So to break this trend, it's got to break this. Okay, it has to maybe break that area right there. 9, you can see now it has not broken that previous area that we set, hasn't even reached it. As soon as it reaches this blue horizontal, I'll move this over, it's coming back into this overall consolidative area before making its next big move. Okay, so you can even set something like this on an RSI, guys. I don't know if you know this. GU sells, or sorry, gold sells will get an alarm based on the RSI. Okay, okay, holding above now. You can see we're on a steady uptrend with the 9 EMA. Hey guys, you're watching this yourself, so it's probably best just by the erratic movement on gold right here to kind of stay away. Okay, we'll watch. We have our overall moves down to the downside here. We know that if it holds, all right, 1780.5. If it holds price here, you know, it's going to continue on the way up. If it doesn't, it's going to have a huge starting of a sell-off here. Okay, let's check. It's just starting to sell here, guys. Okay, let's check with GU. Okay, GU is just having the dead cat bounce here, the head fake, trapping the buyers, and now you're having your continuation and sell. Okay. Okay. Guys, let's see how many we got here, what we got. Okay, guys, this is about 813, 320. Guys, if you want me to do Nasdaq, try to get me up to at least 400 likes, okay? It just shows there, it just honestly shows that you guys are paying attention to the channel and you want me to continue, right? Athena, good, good, good. Guys, remember, start to take your partials because you are still in a demand area. We have the overall target set, but at any time, price can start to reverse, right? You can see there's a lot of heavy buyers here, okay? But just watch. Okay, remember, if you're in the sells, guys, holding from anywhere up here, price still has the opportunity to go down, okay? But you do notice that it is in a key area where buyers have currently been in terms of structure. When you go on the 15-minute, you can see clear as day. We haven't been here in a while, so let's go on the hourly. Okay, you can see we're currently right here. You can see by the price line. Okay, so price, next area can get some hold up. We have it going to the overall bottom of the box. Price is getting held up right here, which is the midpoint where all this previous structure, there was a lot of buying happening. Okay, so definitely right here, you're going to start to see some more hold up. We'll see if that's the current wick that actually made a bounce. All right, and you're going to see now if GU is going to break through this structure right here. This was back on October 6th, okay? Going to the left, going to the left, all right? Here's the new candle opening. Look, remember I just drew that line right now. Look at how it bounced. You see this? Doesn't lie, guys. That's why when you find these key points, you use them, okay? So if you guys are in this, whatever it may be, you know what I mean? Move that down there, sorry. If your stop is up there, depending on where you got in, anywhere around here, notice that price can still bounce to the upside. So let's just wait and see if this trade is actually going to play out and start to kiss the 35417 area. Okay, let's check this out for a sec. Actually, no, I have a dog, not a cat. Sorry, buddy. Cool, guys. 4 more, and we're good to go. And I'll chart Nasdaq. All right. Guys, if it dumps, okay, and it starts to tap the 35417 area, look for another area TP. Perfect, guys. 408. We'll chart Nasdaq coming up, but GU still dropping, okay? Sniper dog. Why couldn't you close your position 1 to 2 minutes before news? Guys, that's because a lot of people are probably trying to close on your brokers, right? So that's something you need to contact your broker about. Okay, explain to them that you were trying to hit a sell and then let them deal with that. You know what I mean? It happens. You know what I mean? There's a lot of orders trying to get out. They saw that double bottom and then people are starting to hammer their sells, right? So if that happens, guys, just contact them and let them know. I don't know who you're with. I have no idea who or what or where or why. That's someone you need to contact a broker about. Okay. But if you do remember, I did mention that GU was an overall downtrend. Okay. I just want to watch this play out. Okay. Then we're done. Not buys just yet, guys. Not buys just yet. You can still see it's having that continuation of the downtrend. Okay. Let's watch what happened on the news. Let's see. Okay, neutral, not released, positive for the bank rate votes. Okay. And then we have US news, guys. Unemployment claims. Haven't even told you about that one yet. Okay. We're going to trade gold through that. All right. Guys, I'm not saying I don't agree it's in a buy. This is the demand zone. I've been telling you guys to be very cautious of even selling. So when you're sitting here telling me, guys, what does green mean? It means go, it means give it. I'm waiting for the candlestick to show you when to buy. If you guys want to hammer out buys, go ahead. But if this thing still sinks, then you know what I mean? Just remember that. That's the only option that or the opinion that I would say, right? Because everyone keeps saying, even on the previous calls, they say sell, sell, sell on gold, and then gold keeps rising, you know. And it's not like me. I'm just watching the channel and stuff like that. I'm watching the people saying it, you know. So I'm just saying you should watch price before anything. Because what happens if this does drop? Okay. What happens if this does drop right through 35417? What happens if you're buying here and then price drops right here because of the overall momentum that's having a continuation. What happens? Are you going to get mad and dislike the channel? Maybe, right? Or who knows? So now you can see price, new candle has opened up. This is 820, okay? I was waiting for this candle to close, see the next one open. It's a lot of green here, guys. I'm just going to move this over for right now just so it's not hurting my eyes and hurting yours. So you can see that current price has made a bottom here, okay? The new candle opened up parallel, and this wick has opened up above this wick. To kill this buy or to kill this sell, see what I mean right now? Started to break above here. It has to start to break above this wick for the continuation. Let's wait and see. Okay, let's wait and see what's going to happen here. I need to make this a bit bigger so you guys can see. There we go. Okay, you can see resistance now forming. You shouldn't watch your indicators, guys. Indicators are showing you right now that GBP USD on the 5 minutes should be whatever, a look for an opportunity to continue for a buy, okay? But that's why I'm saying RSI can go down to a far amount, guys. I've seen it get all the way down to 11 on gold before, you know, so okay, so let's watch GU. I'm gonna set a trend here. And dude, when I said that to you, man, I forget who asked that, but it was not. I meant nothing by that to you, man. Honestly, I meant nothing by that in terms of being rude to you. I think it is in a buy area opportunity, but it's just where. Okay, that's the thing, and I think it's a good question that you asked that because maybe a lot of other traders were thinking the same thing, but they're wondering why I'm looking at continuation of a sell. So I do appreciate you asking that, and I meant nothing by that in terms of my response. Okay. I did that just like that. Okay, guys. Now GU starting to fly. As you guys were in that, I was in a US30 sell. Now you can start to see that it's forming an engulfing candlestick. Okay, an engulfing candlestick is a reversal pattern. Okay, it's a reversal candlestick. So guys, remember we talked about these buys here. This, if price closes engulfing this previous candle, you can watch then price start to rise. Okay, I don't know if it'll be a dead cat bounce or not for a continuation, but that would be the opportunity. If price closes engulfing here, you can maybe look for the short-term pullback, at least up to the 9 EMA. Okay, so let's watch now. Okay, 823. Let's switch over to gold. Okay, I'll mark this for you. Okay, let's watch gold now. Okay, guys, look at gold. We haven't watched gold at all. We're watching GU. Okay, so let's go on the 15-minute here. Look at gold, guys. Okay, have the overall here. This 8 o'clock news demolished it in terms of stop loss, depending on where you had it. But look, Look at where they placed the overall support, right at that 200 exponential moving average. I mentioned to you that it was overall in this structure zone right here. Now it held above the 9, and that's why you're getting your walk up, okay? Okay, so it's 825 now. Gold is pumping, guys. The sell opportunity for me was overall down here. So if you saw price hold in this area, 1780.5, and hold above, you can see that it started to rise. Started to really rise, all right? Look at gold, okay? Remember we had that overall, this was a 5 minutes. Let me switch my 5-minute chart here. Okay, remember I had the RSI signal set if it was going to sell. Didn't even come close. Price started to rise, okay? So now we're getting our overall close of the higher time frame. So, 1 second here. This right here is higher time frame support and resistance, okay? So now we're going to watch and see this downtrend is forming from 4 hour. Okay, this is higher time frame downtrend. All right, higher time frame. This is 30 minutes, I believe. Okay, so let's go now and let's check out our hourly on gold. We have about 3 minutes. Look, guys, look what's happening right here. Gold has risen. This was yesterday, guys. This was 8 o'clock. This was news. Now look what gold is doing. It's right back exactly where it was. Look at the overall downtrend forming. Okay, look at the overall downtrend forming, all with the bullish engulfing candlestick bounce right out of buying power here. Okay, we're now approaching serious selling pressure where news sold us off. So one of two things can happen here. All right, my opinion, whether you guys like it or not, it's just mine. All right, I think they maybe did a huge sell-off for an overall massive move on gold. Okay, but we have to wait and see based on price how this is going to go, because this unemployment claims that we have in 3 minutes is one of the biggest. Unemployment claims is huge for the US dollar. Okay, this is the huge driving market here. All right, so right now I don't know if this is neutral or not. Okay, so the only thing I can go based off and we can go based off is previous selling pressure based on a steady uptrend. Okay, this is on the 15-minute now. All right, remember what happened on GU on news. Remember we had the pump, then the dump. We had the pump, then the dump. So watch if price is going to break above here. It's going to have a continuation till about the next area, which is 1788. And that's this resistance right here. Okay. 3 minutes. I want to check out GBP USD before. So in terms of price, you can see it's dipping in here. That's an overall bearish movement, obviously. Okay. But the reason why it is because previous supply, all right, we're below the 200 MA on the daily. We have an overall 4-hour downtrend. If you're new, don't worry about trading that overall 830 candle. Look at what's happening currently. Exactly what this is following in terms of rejection, simply because of the overall supply. So wait and see if it's going to hold here. This wick is currently higher than this wick, all right? And we have 1 minute and 20 seconds forming here, all right? So if it starts to break, guys, we'll watch the DXY in terms of news and everything. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. If you're new, guys, don't trade the candle. I don't know how many times I got to say this to people, but they still need to be repeated. Okay, so indecision right here in terms of buying or selling. 40 seconds. Let's check out GBP USD. Okay. Closed engulfing. Okay. Right at the key point for the overall potential buy entry for a potential short-term retracement here. Okay. Not watching here. Okay, I want to watch gold. Okay, we have 11 seconds. Okay. I'm going to do US30, guys. Don't worry. Holding support here, guys. Liquidity grab. Trying to break through. Having a continuation. Let's see. If price breaks above here, guys, like I said, you're selling at the high. Sorry, you're buying at the high, so it's got to have a lot of pressure for continuation. All right, remember, that's if you're buying. I'm showing you some opportunities here. You don't need to take them. I'm showing you. Okay, we know the sell is right here exactly coming out of demand. If you're buying, guys, your risk to reward is not the greatest. Okay, it's not the greatest. It needs to also hold that overall trend that is continuing the downtrend on the 4 hour. All right. Obviously, selling opportunity is right here. This is, I'm showing you the opportunity in terms of your R to R is not the greatest if it's going to continue. So let's check out what's going on with this news right here. I already placed my trade on US30. I can send it to the free FX group on US. I sold at 36177.05. Okay, US claims neutral, guys, neutral. Okay, the other areas of US news, we have some prelim labor costs, prelim non-farm productivity. The trade balance obviously is negative. Okay, okay, let's look at RSI, guys. Okay, heavily overextended. All right, I told you in terms of continuation, it's a risky R to R trade. Let's watch. Online work, buddy. Congratulations, man. I'm going to give you a medal. I'm going to send you a certificate, okay? Let me know what your name is, and I'll actually make you a sniper one. It's good. I'm glad you are, dude. For real, that's awesome. Okay, let's see now what's going on with GBP USD. Guys, that trade was here roughly at that 1785. Okay, 1787. You can see it tapped. Risky trade, 1-to-1 ratio. Check out what's going on with GBP USD, guys. Okay, engulfing candlestick. Okay, let's see what's going to happen with GBP USD. Next overall target, it's got to break this 9 before having an overall continuation. All right. If it gets rejected at this area right here, the 9 EMA, watch the reversal. Okay, watch for the reversal, because what I can see happening is they don't always just reverse. Okay, they make some kind of a chart pattern, like a W pattern, like, you know what I mean, M pattern for a continuation of movement. So just remember, this is an engulfing candlestick. So if you got in on here, that's the reversal. Okay, that's the overall continuation. All right. So let's go back on gold. I know people are watching gold right now. I don't want to spend too much time. Okay, so remember I mentioned that overall yesterday was a huge sell-off period. Okay, huge sell-off period. I'm going to move this over here just to show you guys. Okay, and I mentioned that yesterday's overall sell-off for the overall bigger move was just a liquidity grab to make gold pump higher. Okay, good. Jordan, buddy, if you're not confident, man, no need to trade it. There's a lot of news that's happening. Gold has been an overall bullish uptrend. All right. So you can memorize, you can look at that from the overall area right here, okay? Heavily sold off. Now look at the moving averages. So that's why I like using this 9MA. Acts as nice support and resistance. Now, look what happens, guys. It's closing below 1788, which was this next area. Look at the sell-off right here, okay? See how it closes below? Selling off. Guys, if you're in this, look to take some profit here, okay? For real. This thing could reverse. It's heavily overbought, okay? Heavily overbought. I told you from here to here was a risky trade. We made it actually all the way up here. Okay, it started to run. So that's like 1785 to 1788. You're looking at maybe 25 pips, depending. All right. A lot of selling pressure here. A lot of selling pressure. All right. Pump. Wait for the dump. And then if you're waiting for this candle here, let's watch and see. Okay, and if you're new, guys, let me just grab this. A lot of people don't like scalping 5-minute candles. Okay. 10, 15 pips. Okay, remember, price did not break. It held here. This was a stop loss, guys, of 11 pips to the overall first area was 12. So I mentioned it's a 1-to-1. Very risky trade. Now, pump. Now you have your dump. Let's watch and see now. You can see how it's overbought. It's starting to form an M pattern on this RSI. Price started to make high, and then it reversed and started to make another high. Okay, so if it starts to break here, guys, remember it's still in that selling pressure for that area. Let's wait and see. Okay, I told you guys I would chart Nasdaq. So we're going to chart Nasdaq now, okay? Guys, I'm going to leave gold alone, okay? It got the overall pump. I'm going to walk away from it now. We're going to chart NAS. I gave guys asking for the viewers to do that, and you guys did. So I appreciate that. Now we're going to chart it, all right? Look at that big breakout on Nasdaq, guys. Massive. Okay, like we're in uncharted territory. Guys, this is what we were trading from yesterday. Okay, this is what we were learning from yesterday. This is trading yesterday, guys. Look at how far of a move Nasdaq made on FOMC. Do you guys see? Massive moves, guys. Okay, guys. No, I will chart GU in 1 second here, or go back and do it. I just want to get this done. Look at this, guys. Whoa. Do you guys see a specific pattern here forming? Double bottom, bottom, bottom. This is what gave it all that momentum for the continuation. Okay. I'm putting that as neutral, guys, because honestly, I have no idea if this is going to be a buy or a sell. Okay. Okay, there we go. Guys, GBP USD I'm pretty sure is approaching that 9 EMA. So let's just watch and see what's going to happen here, okay? Okay, look on the hourly. See that neutral zone that I'm undecided. You know what I mean? Because Nasdaq is still pumping like crazy, guys. Okay. Okay, you can see clear as day what's happening now on the hourly. Okay, let's go to 30-minute. Okay, watch for GU making that double bottom, guys. Might retrace a little bit, get rejected at that 9. Okay, let it play out, guys. It's still having that overall downtrend selling pressure. Remember that. I mentioned before it might make a double top, double bottom before having that overall continuation. Okay, so now let's check with the 15-minute here. Nasdaq was nice. If we hard charted a little bit earlier, you can see that right here would have been nice little buying opportunities. You could scalp in and out on the 15 minutes, which would have led to the 5-minute. Okay, push, 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 rejection. Now it's starting to sell off here. Similar, GU is actually falling. I'm pretty sure the same suit in terms of maybe making a nice little bounce, but we'll watch. Okay, I think yeah, GU is dropping, guys. I can see it too. So remember, that was the key area right at that 9 EMA. If you guys wonder why I use that, now you can see clear as day why I use it. Okay, look at the sell right here. Okay, look at Nasdaq, guys. Price is rising, coming to resistance at the supply. Price and overall is showing bearish momentum here. Okay. Just updating, guys. Give me a sec. Okay, so wait on Nasdaq, guys. 844. He's actually, that's a good point, Keith. And that's no disrespect to anybody else. That's no, absolutely. Chasing the wrong things. Okay, so look, guys. Price sold off, it bounced here. Okay, you can put a line, right? But I like this overall potential area for buying and selling. Okay, same with this area right here. You can see price has consolidated before. Flag, pull, continuational movement here until the high. All right, you can see they're getting a little bit of a bottom wick here. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. All right, please do something on gold. I have, guys. I told you I'd wait and go back to gold. We had the overall push pull movement on gold. Okay, let's start with the 5-minute Nasdaq now. Okay, selling off 3-bar play, forming into overall buying opportunities for the area. Okay, go. Okay, good. All right, so we're going to wait. Nasdaq, see if it's going to sell off, potentially get to that overall 200 EMA. Okay, let's see GU. I think it's sold. Okay, look at this, guys. There you go. There's your overall continuation. Look at this. See? Right there. Right at the top of the push. They tried to head fake, and you're having your overall continuational sell movement from the overall bearish momentum. Price did not break above here. It wicked, impulse, and got back down. Okay? So if you guys are still holding that sell, you're looking nice, guys. It told you about that EMA. That's the only thing I was worried about. It had to break above and hold. Okay? Price reversed. Nice little pullback. Not the best, guys. Not the best in terms of overall pips. Look, thing maybe ran, you can see clear as day. Not too much. All right? So it's in its overall continuation of the sell. Remember, down here, continuing. Let's watch and see what's going to happen. That news, guys, it's impactful, powerful news. All right, powerful news. Having an overall continuational trend. TP, guys, we have to go back on the hourly. Go to 4 hour. Very messy right now. But remember, on the notes, you can see, I'll show you on the 5-minute, GU is an overall downtrend. Okay? Short-term pullbacks do not last forever. Okay, you can see it right there. GU is in a downtrend. Short-term pullback was rejected. Now you're finding that support at the new low, which is 35348. This is on the 15-minute. Okay, so let's go down to the 5-minute. We'll check out gold right after, okay? Okay, so price is still making a higher low, a higher high, and it's made a higher low. Okay, so it's still continuing, okay? Let's go back to gold. My chat's freaking out right now. Oh my goodness, look at gold, guys. Remember we talked about that overall push-pulls for liquidity? Stop loss is the bottom right here, and it's still running, guys. It's still running. Guys, look at the, you can look at my webcam right there, US30 sell. Okay, there's your overall continuation on gold, guys. Remember we talked about that overall liquidity grab. This was a key area for gold. Remember we talked about yesterday being the overall sell-off, okay? So we don't have anything else up here, guys. We need to actually get some support or resistance. It's on the 15-minute. We're heading into choppy action right now, guys. Very choppy. Perfect. Yes, I was in US30 sells. Gold is buying, US30 is selling. For some reason, I find today they're correlated. Okay, look at gold now. It's coming to a key area. Okay, heavy selling pressure starting to form. Price in terms of wick is still making a higher high, so it's looking good. Look at this, guys. Push, the dip. Push, pull. Guys, that's what I said. It's a previous liquidity grab from the overall selling pressure that happened yesterday on news. Still running, guys. Still running. The only areas for sells was down here, and it had to break the 4-hour downtrend, or the hourly, and it had to break that moving average. As soon as it did that, that's the change. Now it's still bullish. Okay, guys, this is gold right now. Okay, guys, while you're watching gold, I'm gonna go to the washroom for 2 seconds. Okay, I've been sitting here drinking liters of coffee, so just stay on the channel, guys. We're gonna trade through 9:30 New York Stock Exchange. I really appreciate everyone joining on the channel today. It's been a really good session so far. Gold is trendy. I've been in and out of some US30 stuff, but I will chart that when we get closer to market open. And yeah, guys, GU. Like I said, wait for the overall bounce to happen. GU is continuing, so remember, trend is your friend. Okay, it didn't break above in that buy area, didn't trigger, so now we can wait and see what's going to the next steps for GBP USD. All right, so guys, give me 2 seconds. I will be right back, and we'll watch gold and we'll finish up some of the other stuff that we're trading. Okay, 2 seconds, guys. I will be right back. All right, remember we have supply right here. 17. Oh yeah, what's this? 1795. Oh, we already have it charted, guys. Okay, I feel you. Everyone's saying 1795. You want to know why? Because it's supply. Supply here, 1795. Keep that in mind. Okay, it might not make it all the way up there, but if she does, there's 1795. Okay, I will be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. Hey, guys, what up? What up? Thanks for staying, guys. All right, cool. So let's check it out. Perfect, guys. All right, guys, do 500. Get me literally 13 more likes, and I'll do US30 for you. Okay, guys. I did see some of the comments in here, and absolutely everyone takes losses, guys. Everyone does. Trust me, a lot of people took them yesterday. I didn't trade FOMC. I watched. Okay, but I know a lot of people did take some L's yesterday in terms of gold, US30, maybe Nasdaq. All right. So, guys, now we're approaching, see the time? 9 o'clock. Okay. This is the next hourly candle. All right. It's also the next 4 hour candle open. Okay. And Dan, buddy, from what I see, I did read that on the chat. Okay. Maybe use smaller lot sizes. You know what I mean? Until you get really confident, grow your account small. If you try on $100 account, if you can grow 100 to 500 in lot sizes, then it's just increasing the lot size. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Smaller accounts are the hardest to grow. All right. So okay, perfect, guys. Okay. So we'll jump over. We'll chart US30. All right. Let's check out Nasdaq first. Short-term supply and demand. Okay. Buyers accumulated here once before, still below the 9, so let's watch and see. All right. Okay, there's US30. Look at US30, guys. I can see right away that, look at that barcode right there. All right. You can see right here this key area on US30. We're going to do a top down, but look right here. A lot of buyers have bounced. We also have a lot of sellers here, right across the board. All right. Huge selling pressure here. Okay. We're going to do this from the top down. But just keep in mind, guys, if it starts to break below this area of 3, 6, 15, you can watch. All right. So let's go on the daily. Move the drawings. Okay, so 8:59, 30 seconds, the new hourly candle is opening, and also the 4 hour. Okay, US30, daily time frame. Okay. Okay, let's go to the 4 hour now. Okay, so you can see, raise it up here. Price has started to come down to the bottom of the 4 hour candles. All right. Price tried to make a bounce. That's when you get your engulfing candlestick, waiting to push it upside. This was November 3rd at 2. Okay. This was FOMC, this candle right here, guys. This is that FOMC candle. Okay. Price is so key on US30. It's crazy, guys. can see there's a little bit of an uptrend forming here on the hourly. So let's wait and see. Price is getting heavy resistance here. Okay, heavy resistance. See all the top wicks here? Look, from the start at 12. All right. Okay. On the 30-minute, you can see this candle right here starting to form. Okay, that's the bodies. Okay, I was grabbing the wicks. Bounce off here, tried to wick down. There's still an opportunity to hold right here. Okay. You can see where price is trading at right now. 36142. Okay. Let's drop down to 15. You guys can see clear as day here. This is potential neckline if it doesn't hold that overall hourly uptrend. Okay. Top. Look where we're at on RSI. Okay, hovering right around that 50 mark. All right, it's only 9:03. It's still about 22 minutes until the New York Stock Exchange open. Okay. Okay, let's drop down to the 10-minute. Okay, you can see price is still closing below that 9 exponential moving average. All right, I'm going to mark this as a neutral area just because I believe price can still break through this if it's going to continue bearish. All right, this is the overall area where if it breaks, you're going to see the continuational movement. Let me just check this here for 1 second. It's a little bit better of an area right there. Okay, in terms of 10-minute. Okay, we got 5-minute now. Okay, 17 seconds. The first 5-minute of the hourly candle is going to close, and this is the first 5-minute of the 4-hour candle going to close. Okay, you can see clear as day from overall supply. You're having an overall downtrend forming here. Let's see if they're going to break this or having overall continuation. Okay, let's write some key points on US30 here. Okay. 3 minutes and around 40 seconds under for this current leading into the 910 candle. Okay, you can see price is still following true to that trend, selling off here. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now it's engulfing current out of this previous short-term lower time frame demand, waiting for the overall trend to see what's going to happen. You can see it's starting to get rejected at that current 9 EMA. We'll wait and see what happens here. All right. Sorry guys, I always put things in the worst places. Let's check that areas. There you go. Perfect. All right. Let's check out our gold trades now. Okay, look at gold. You can see, guys, what kind of candlestick is this? Remember, as you learn this, you guys understand what that is, right? Now just remember, it has to break that 1790, 1791 area, okay? 1 second. Okay, we'll check GBP USD as well. Okay, so look, it's forming that. 1 second here, let me move these areas. Anywhere above that moving average, okay? Anywhere above there. Finding good support. You can see clear as day. The low is still 35322. We're not there yet, so just keep that in mind. Let's watch, guys. See this RSI. Let's see the 10-minute. Price is starting to move down. You can see RSI in the 10-minute. You can see it's getting a little bit of a bounce to the upside. 1 sec, guys. Sorry about that. Getting a little bit of a bounce to the upside. That's why you're getting the supply in terms of push down. Now you're finding the overall demand area, which is potentially trying to hold the buyers here. You can see in terms of the bottom wicks here, we'll see if we're going to get a rise all the way up to 355, maybe 50. Okay. Let's check out GBP USD on the 15-minute. Okay, if GU continues, guys, remember, this is on the lower time frame. All right. Let's look on the hourly. Look at GU. You're buying into massive selling pressure here. Check the RSI. Heavily oversold. It's at 20. All right. No, let's just watch and see. Let's check with the 4-hour now. Where are we at? Sorry about all this nonsense right here. This is the current 4-hour candle. We're getting held right at this area right here. Okay. The bounce of the... We're pretty much in the bullish flag pattern here. Here's the pole. Here's your flag. Here's your pole with a continuation. Okay. Continuation. This is where we're at right now. We're currently right around in the pole area. Sorry, in the flag. Okay. So there's a lot of buyers here. You could tell there's a lot of resistance and sellers. A lot of buyers in terms of the flag. Okay. Okay, let's check with the 5 now. Okay, bottom of the flag. Needs to break here. Needs to break here. This is the neckline break, guys, right here. This is the double bottom. If it continues, see? Coming down. Neckline lower. Okay. We'll see now if price is going to hold and start to walk up. Maybe looking at the double bottom here. Okay. But it has to break above this 9 to even come close to making a trend reversal. All right. It did not previously engulf this candlestick. It opened up neutral. Same body volume, same size, same structure. All right. Now you're starting to get a little bit of a walk here. Price needs to hold. Okay. See how it's breaking above that 9? Needs to hold up in here for the overall continuation. All right. This is the neckline. Okay, we'll flip over now. Check out gold. Look at the uptrend on gold, guys. Still, you can see clear as day. It's still forming up. Sorry, guys. It's still forming an uptrend. Minute and 40 seconds. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I told you I'm feeling a little bit sick today. All this streaming and everything like that, it's taking a toll, guys. Perfect. Okay, 1 minute left in terms of the current 9. This is going to be the close of the 9:15 candle here, okay? So let's watch and see what's going to happen with gold. You can see a little bit of a pattern forming here, okay? Needs to break out of this trap. See right there? Bodies are holding. Wicks are starting to break down, but it's still looking good. Overall target is 1795 area. At the high, 1793. All right. 30 seconds here. We'll check GBP USD after. Okay, so 20 seconds here. Okay. New candles opening. You can see a gapped up bullish. You're getting that rejection now at that high, 1793. Okay. Overall target is right here, 1795 area. If it doesn't make it up all the way there, okay, new candle. About 30 seconds into it, it's starting to flip bearish, but let's see if it's now going to break that overall uptrend. Okay, let's check out GBP. I'm going to actually set some alarms here. Okay, and then same with the bearish area. There we go. Okay. There's a couple things that I see could form here, okay? Here's your neckline. If it doesn't do the double bottom, here's your shoulder, potential head. We're going to see now if we'll maybe form another shoulder, inverse head and shoulder for the continuation, or price is just going to not get rejected at all. Sorry, not going to get pushed at all, and it's going to start to reverse and continue with the overall downtrend. GU is in a downtrend, okay? So let's watch here. I'm watching for this wick, this body, okay? Remember I told you it broke above here, now it's retesting. Let's see if it's going to hold here or if it's going to start to fall between that overall downtrend, okay? Okay, 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Okay, currently GU, it's got an alert there. I think it's this one. Let me see this. Okay, I want to add an alert there. Also want to add an alert there. Give me a second. Perfect. Okay. 917, guys. 917. You can see US30. Okay, it had a nice little bounce. Still holding there. It's starting to walk up, but now it's starting to get that resistance. Okay. There's still 2 minutes left here, but the overall resistance 36159 area. Okay. Why don't I look at the 1 minute chart? I do, not always. 1 minutes are good for like scalping US30 and stuff like that. I do that. Trends united. Absolutely. 10% buying, 10% selling, 80% waiting. You nailed it, bud. Absolutely, man. Let's check out our dollar index. Okay, so look. Remember we talked about this overall uptrend forming here? That's when this happened. Okay, sold off, tried to hold support. Now we're starting to break that overall support area, coming down to this. You can see clear as day. It's holding support right there. Roughly 94.175, 173 area. Okay. Okay, 920. Okay. Look at gold. Okay. Key area for gold is right here. Let's see if it's going to hold. Okay. Heavy selling pressure starting to come in here. Watch on this 9. If it starts to break down here, guys, look for it to retrace back all the way to 1788. It's got to break here, the 9. Okay. Continue. There, it just tapped. So we would have been on GU or whatever it is, US30, looking at gold. See how it didn't break below. Remember, it's got to break below here. You guys know where we are right now? Do you guys have any idea? Let me show you something. This is where the sell-off started to happen. See? All that consolidative structure. Look at how choppy that is. I think we were trading this. Yeah, we were trading this. 745, 930. We were in this push-pull movement. This is where we walked away a few days ago, 2 days ago. All right, so we're in the same area of previous structure that we've traded that we were like, this is ridiculous. Why are we even trading this? And that's where we're at right now. Okay, so let's see if price is going to hold or if it's going to start to fold. Okay, guys, I don't mind. 1 second here. That way, does that help, guys? That way you can see gold in the 15-minute. I don't mind putting that on there. Okay. Some people they don't like it. Some people they do. Okay, you see? On the 10-minute, it's still not even close, right? It's still holding nice little buying potential power here. Let's take a look at the RSI. Made a high. High, now it's looking like it's starting to sell for a dip, which is the current candle now holding support because of the overall buying power, okay? Guys, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep putting RSI on here, all right? I like using it for you guys. For me, it's just another thing to always make sure it's good, but okay, 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Let's check out GU. Okay, heavy resistance, now closing, guys. If you guys understand this, we've traded this similar pattern on gold, okay? Didn't break above, holding below that 9. We've traded this. Sorry about that. We've traded this on what was it? It was actually gold. Same kind of pattern happened. Okay. If you guys understand what this is forming right here, you guys see this? If you guys know what that is, shout it out in the channel. Let us know. Okay. Price is overall trendy because it's bearish. GU downtrend. Okay. Heavy resistance, so no pullbacks have really followed through. Guys, what we're looking for is a pullback to a null, which means to negate the lower high and lower low, which is an uptrend. Okay, price has been selling off, right? Over here. We need to find a key area where price will sell off to and then start to pick up momentum and break the overall lower high and lower low and make higher highs and higher lows. Okay, that's the only way that this is going to be reversed. And you can see that nothing has been done to even close for that. Okay. You might see another sell here for another bounce for a continuation, but let's just wait and see. You can see price has made it here before. It's 924. Okay. I want to go quickly on GBP USD because GU can still tank, guys. GU sells, guys, down here. Okay. Nice tight stop loss, maybe coming an overall downtrend continuation. All right. If it breaks below this wedge, okay, down here, it's the only way. Don't start hammering in earlier, okay? Just wait and see what's going to happen on GBP USD, all right? It's in heavy area of consolidation before making its next move. It's 925, guys, okay? We have our areas set for GBP USD, okay? Target area there. I want to enter something right here. We have an alarm set right there to notify us what happens with GBP USD, all right? Two areas coming out of this demand zone. Guys, what do you want to trade? Do you want to trade Nasdaq or do you want to trade US30? Okay, what do you want to trade? Look at Nasdaq, look at US30. Two different options. I'm not trading gold through it. I will take a look at it really quickly, but then we're going to make the decision. Okay, I'm watching right now, guys. Okay, US30, US30 on a Nasdaq. All right, you can see that gold is still holding above that 5-minute uptrend. Okay, they pushed it down, holding support there. Buyers took control again. Now they're starting to walk to the upside. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to trade Nasdaq for today. All right. Going to watch Nas. Okay, Nas actually won. 3 minutes. Okay. Okay. And 2 minutes and 30 seconds, guys. You have potential on Nasdaq. All right, it can have a bounce. Okay, this is at 950, 945 area. Okay, if you want to wait until then. All right, I have a feeling most likely we're going to have a nice little move based out of this move. Okay, and sorry, based out of this zone right here. If it starts to break, my bad. Overall continuational movement there. Now, what I think is going to happen is it's either going to have a massive move, push, pull, right? So these trades might get annulled like crazily fast. So let's just wait and see. Nasdaq is heavily bullish. Okay, very, very bullish. But you can start to see now they're starting to get some hold in terms of rejection here. Okay. About 2 minutes and about 1 minute and 35 seconds. I'm also going to watch US30 for everyone. Okay. US30 is forming an M pattern. I'm going to quickly switch over there first. Look at US30, guys, starting to really sell here. Okay, it's coming to over that 200 MA. I was in sells down here. All right, this is why we're going to watch Nasdaq. US30 is making a pre-move. Okay, there's about a minute left. You can see if it starts to break here, guys, US30 is going to tank right here. If US30 continuing to sell, guys, it's going to have an overall selling push. It's starting to sell off right now. Okay, if it doesn't break, you're looking for out of this area demand potential there. Okay, it's already doing it right now. 40 seconds you can watch on US30. All right, focus on NAS. There's US30 set. Let's watch Nasdaq. All right, GU I think is selling, guys. I'm not about to flip over now. There's about 20 seconds here. GU is selling, looking for potential, guys. Just keep that in mind. All right, needs to break here, having continuation. Okay, US30 is bouncing out of demand here. All right, this is Nasdaq. Nasdaq on the 5 minute. You can see NAS 100. See, key areas for the buyers. Let's see now if we're going to get a nice retracement sell here. Four minutes left, right? So if you're still new, guys, you're not trading this candle, don't worry about it. We'll catch you overall replacement trade, okay? Let's check it on the 15 minute. Look what's happening on NAS, okay? That's on the 15. Okay, GU's finding some support there, hasn't dropped just yet. US30, let's check it out here. US30 looking like it's going to sell. Okay, you can see nice little top wick here, bouncing off that 200 moving average. Let's watch it. Okay, I want to focus on Nasdaq though for you guys. I'm going to set an alert here. All right, watch US30. Keep there you go. See, Nasdaq bouncing in, guys. That's why 930, 935, 940. Let the candle currently do its thing. All right, they're currently around that EMA. So if you guys did get anywhere up here for the drop, start to secure some partials around this moving average. All right. Okay, about 2 minutes left. Okay, look at Nasdaq. Look at that greasy play right there. 930 open. It always kind of does this. Head fakes. That's why I said wait. If you're new, wait 10, 15 minutes. Let's see if it's going to get this overall continuation. Dirty move on Nasdaq, eh? Look at this. Clear as day. Clear as day. Pushing, pulling. 930 candle, New York Stock Exchange. Let's check out US30. US30 is attempting to, guys. Let's watch. There's US30 drop, guys. If it's really starting to drop, there it is. I don't have anything charted under here for right now. We're heavily, guys, we're heavy on US30 right now. There's the drop. Selling. All right. Let's go on the 15-minute. We have a massive candle to fill here, guys. You can see this. If this thing's going to continue to drop, it's massive. All right. There's nothing here. It's just clear as day candles. There's nothing. That's one bullish candle here, guys, that's trying to fill. Okay. So if you're in US30, remember, it's not going to drop all the way completely. All right. It's going to have some pushbacks. All right. But you can tell from 36111 to 36097, it's already made its push through. All right. Selling off. There you go. You can see having a continuation, guys. Push back. Okay. So if you're in this sell from up here, Athena, other people, look at this, what it's forming now. A little bit of push. Okay. If you want to start securing some of that, you're good to go. This is the 930 trade, guys. It can still reverse. Okay. So keep that in mind. That was the overall 930 trade. Now you can see it's pushing back to the upside. That's why you got to be fast. Okay. Now we're waiting for the overall next move. That was 930. Okay. Now you can see 935, new candle opens up, retesting this overall position of the entry. Okay, that's why you got to be very fast with 930. All right, you understand this. If you've been trading on this channel before, you have to be very, very fast. Okay, because look, it dumped all the way down, put at the bottom wick, candle opened up, the body shot right back up. All right, if you're missing this, don't worry about it. Don't worry. There's plenty of opportunities. I say if you're new, don't worry about even trading this candle. Okay, that's for people to just show you that 930, it is very volatile. Okay, very volatile. Look at gold, guys. Still having that consolidational movement right here. Right, price tried to break down, head fake, now pushing back up. Let's watch and see what's going to happen on gold. We'll chart Nasdaq. Okay, look, Nasdaq. This is why you wait, push down 930. Now bouncing up, holding support here. Let's watch what's going to happen. This is the case. Okay, two opportunities here, guys, coming out of the current area where Nasdaq is. All right, potential neckline for a break to the upside. If it starts to sink, 16,180 for the sell. Okay, opportunities still sinking. You can see it's still selling off here. Okay, so keep that in mind. To have this movement to the upside, it's got to break above this 9, and it's got to break this overall downtrend starting to form here. Okay. Okay, 1 minute and 40, almost under 40 seconds here. You can see that US30 made a dip before. Guys, if you're still waiting, you can see that price still made a low. All right, it could come up and retest this overall area of the 200. So if you're in that sell still, you can move your area of stop loss to the 200. Okay, look where we're at. Heavy selling pressure right here, oversold. All right, made a bounce. That's why you're getting that little bounce back. Okay, if it's going to continue up, it's got to now have a lot more volume pumping. You can see there's still a lot of push, a lot of top wick. Price needs to push all the way up. It needs to start to get a lot more in terms of buyers accumulating. I need to actually like, they don't want to let this drop, guys. You understand that? Like, there's nothing in terms of price right here. It's overall next even clean area in terms of selling was down there. Okay, so you can see that that's a big move in terms of sells. All right, you just have to wait and see. If price holds below this area and below the 200, it can drop. All right, continuation. If it starts to break above those averages, then you know what I mean. Then it can be that trend reversal starting to form. Look at the moving averages where they're about to cross. See, they're right at each other right now. That's why price is waiting for the next big move. It's 939, 940. It's indecision right now. You can see it's waiting to make its next move. But price has still not even got below 36097. All right. They don't want to let US30 drop, guys. Overall TP is down here if US30 does continue. That's the next area of bounce from that. There's the huge bullish volume candle, okay, forming in this area. It's from this area, 36097 to 36054. Huge opportunities for bullish candlesticks, okay. US30, let's check on Nasdaq. Nasdaq is finding some support here, okay. Remember we talked about this overall neckline. GU, I'm pretty sure, is moving a little slower today, guys. It's got to close above this moving average and then below. It's below right now. It's got to close above that overall downtrend. Okay. See what it's trying to do? It's trying to push overall neckline, pushing into supply. Okay. Bouncing demand to supply. 50 point. You can see it's right at the 50 here too. I can't make this up. All right. You can see it's forming a double bottom right here, even on RSI, before it makes its push. Okay. I'll check gold in 1 second. Absolutely. No problem. Remember, if it's going, you're going with that trade with the bull, all right? It's not going to run forever, okay? So it's just a quick sell and buy into supply. But it's got to close. So let's check out gold now. Okay, guys, 1795, all right? Look at this. It's almost touching it right now. We're going to hit an alarm right here as soon as it does. Let's wait and see. We've been calling 1795 pretty much all call. Okay. Okay, about 2 minutes left here. 2 minutes left. Let's watch gold. It's funny how it's coming right there. That top wick, guys, it's right there. Moving it over a little bit. I think it did touch. Okay, there's Nasdaq. Getting really held up right here, guys. You can see there's not much movement here. Okay, remember, this is a scalp here, guys. This area to this area. Don't complain if this thing starts to reverse. 10, 12 pips. You see what I'm saying? Double bottom, potential neckline right here. Zone to zone. Next candle, you see how it's almost 30 seconds here? It tapped. Look at taking your TP, guys. 16. You see what I'm saying? Now you're done. Take some partials here. That's a perfect neckline bottom breaking out of demand. All right, now you can see it's starting to rise. This is why you wait. If you're not if you don't like trading market open, fine. Okay, wait, because you can catch another play based on the overall reversal. All right. There you go, guys. It's running. Neckline, double bottom neckline. Guys, I don't need to say much more. JP said it. If he understands, guys, if you're new to the channel and you don't know what this is, you know what I mean? I completely respect that. But if you're not and you see, there's a reason why watching chart patterns, guys, members. Ron, I haven't even mentioned Ron in this call. We showed you guys this yesterday or the day before. Chart patterns, double bottoms, double tops. This is a perfect neckline break. That thing actually ran even higher. This is higher time frame. This is supply. Okay, I put it here as white because I don't know if price is going to continue or get rejected. This is the current rejection area right now. All right. But now it's at an iffy area. It's at the high. Can we start to break 16,230? What are we going to do? You know what I mean? That's what you need to think about here. You don't need to think about now jumping in. You missed the opportunity, guys. If you did not jump in from the neckline, you missed. Okay, like you missed. Don't worry about it. Don't chase now. Chasing will, it's called fear of missing out, FOMO. You're done. All right. This was probably the cleanest play from all today. Okay. Okay. Remember how I have it white here and I just told you I don't know if it's even going to be selling pressure because we're at an guys, this is like This is history that we're making. We just hit a double bottom push into history pretty much. You know what I mean? Gold. Okay, guys, we'll watch gold for a second here. Just watch Nasdaq though, guys. Like for real, this thing was nice. Okay. Look at GU2. Give me a second here. Just want to get these things charted. Okay, let's check out gold here from my homies. For all the gold diggers. Guys, so I don't know if it did hit or not. It almost looks like it did. But you can see that as soon as it taps 1795, this is the process right here. You can start to see it's in supply. You got to expect some kind of a sell-off opportunity here. Okay. Okay. So see 1795 right there. All right. It obviously didn't tap it because the alarm didn't go off. So we had that. Now you can see the waterfall maybe starting to happen, but it's got to start to break this moving average and break this overall structure right here. And it has to break obviously here too. You guys see this. This is the area that saved gold's ass. Drew this on here because it's overall buying. Usually this will be white in terms of indecision. Push, buyers are still heavy on gold. Push, flag pattern, push to the upside. All right. That's gold. Okay, so US30 tried to peek its head above that 200 even more. So if you, depending on where you set your stop, you know what I mean, you might have got stopped out, but you can see that now it's starting to close below this area again. If US30 starts to break this area right here, you can expect it to continue looking at maybe touching that 36054 mark. All right. On the 15-minute, it's looking very bearish, guys. Very bearish. It's starting to getting a lot of volume here. All right. You can see the overall structure. Bullish, bearish for the continuation. Okay. Let's check with GU because some people are asking what GBP USD. Okay. Okay, so look at GBP USD. So if you guys are still holding GU, right? We thought we saw a potential neckline, but it was annulled. It didn't happen. This was the area right up here. Okay, so we got a little excited in terms of buying. Okay, but then you can see GU because the overall trend. Like look at the overall trend, guys. Every time it tries to push, you have an engulfing candlestick. Pushing, engulfing. Trying to push. Now it's starting to find a little bit of a bottom here, but you can still see it's an engulfing potential candlestick depending on how it closes, right? So gold's dumping. Let's see gold. Okay, we got to see if it's going to find an engulfing kind of pattern. This is on the 15-minute here, guys. Sorry. Remember we talked about that moving average, putting it right back in the consolidative structure. You can actually widen this a bit, and this could be your overall trap now. Okay, you can see because I'm using these bottom candles, I wouldn't necessarily move it all the way up here. Price didn't really make it there. It's kind of like an impulse push pull. You know what I mean? Touching a psychological 1795. All right, so now we're gonna have to just watch and see what's gonna happen with gold. So if you guys did start slicing sells at 1795, you are, you know what I mean, it's made it all the way down to 1793. So you're maybe about 10 pips in. All right, just be careful if it starts to sell and break this overall MA and it starts to find some support right around here. Okay, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because the overall trend is bullish. Okay, so whether you want to listen or not is totally up to you, but I think that eventually gold has to have some kind of a pullback. It's been in supply areas now twice and has continued. Okay, so let's check out Nasdaq. That was probably the best play of the day. Remember I told you Nasdaq was the best play of the day, guys? Whenever you start to see double tops, double bottoms here, like this is for real. Like, this is good stuff, right? There's a lot of volume being pumped. All right. All right, now you can see the top of the box that we had trapped on the daily. You know what I mean? You can see it starting to pierce and now getting a little bit of a push down here, okay? So let's watch and see what's going to happen based on Nasdaq. If you're in these buys, guys, watch for price to kind of maybe push down a little bit, touch 16,230 for making its next move, okay? I'm not watching US30 right now, guys. I just we flipped off it. I do see that there's a big bottom wick. I think the buyers are starting to take control. Okay, so just watch US30. It's got to flip that overall moving average before continuing. I want to watch Nasdaq here. This is like history, guys. Like, to me, this is exciting stuff. For everyone else, I know you guys just care about making money or pips, whatever it is. For me, this is exciting stuff. Okay, I'd like to see how candles start to form three white horses, three bar plays leading into historic times. So hope that makes sense. Massive breakouts, guys. Okay, 1 second left on the current candle here. Okay, 4 minutes. Still running, guys. This is crazy. Okay, 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Okay, guys, gonna stay for about 5 more minutes. Look at Nasdaq, guys. Crazy bullish. Okay, 2 minutes 45 seconds here. There's gold, guys. Okay, starting to make another tracement. Didn't break out of the box here. So sellers, guys, remember you're selling against pressure. A lot of buying power here. Okay, 2 minutes left here. Tech is real right now, guys. Tech is real. Okay, about 1:56. We're going to stop the stream, guys, on Nasdaq. This is the best way to enter it. It's good. Okay, so you can see now there's a bit of selling pressure here. Let's see if we're going to catch a potential reversal coming out of NAS. Okay, how far will it be? Probably not too much, guys, because that's a huge 3-bar play pattern. But now you got to expect some kind of pullback here. All right. Okay, guys, so it's about 1 minute. $10 coming. Let's check out gold. For all the gold sellers here, gold has been buying from 1785. 1795 it just hit. I don't know how else to tell you that, you know what I mean? It's just continuational movements, guys. For people who are saying gold is not trendy, the only selling opportunities was down here. So for you guys hammering out your sells, you know what I mean? You're fighting against the trend, guys. You know what I mean? It's tough for you guys, but you guys got to understand that you're trading against the trend. Overall trend is bullish. All right. Here's the 10:05, 10 o'clock. There you go. Look at that, guys. That thing just hit even higher. Look at that gap up. 1796. Guys, if you caught this from down here, 1785 or even anywhere in this area, do you even know you're up almost 100 plus pips? Do you guys understand that it's been, for all you guys who are selling, like you guys, you got to understand you're getting lit, right? You're trading against the trend. You guys got to rethink your methodology of trading. The trend is your friend, all right? Let's check out Nasdaq. Okay, look at NAS. Remember I told you it's heavily overextended, waiting for the next big move, okay? You can see it's far away from that moving averages, waiting to sell. Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys. Nasdaq hit highs, and we're good to go. Okay, so guys, if you made that double bottom, you're good to go. If you missed it, you know what I mean. What we have leading for tomorrow is we have NFP. I will be trading this, guys, but if I hear one thing about blowing accounts or anything like that, I'm going to walk you through this, show you potentials. You guys got to remember, if you're having a consistent week, you're good. If not, don't trade it. You know what I mean? This is the most volatile folder of pretty much all the month. Okay, tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Okay, so we're gonna be streaming it. All right, keep that in mind. And yeah, guys. So if you're still new to the stream and stuff like that, you can check out our website, stocksnipertrading.com. Okay, scroll down here, guys. This will be entered and updated if you guys want to check out what that is right there. Here's our membership program. Okay, you can read everything like that just scrolling down. Here's our new calendar, guys. So for all the people you can see, this is the current live stream right there. If you want to click on that, this is our members only section. This is for actual members logging in through the website. Okay. Scroll back down. This is coming soon, guys. All you guys want these alerts and this and that, don't worry. You can see how we're going to set this up right here. That's the alert that you'll be getting through our app, okay? We'll be updating you on that as well. Here's our channels: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Telegram. All right? Here's your Telegram right here. Here's your Telegram right here. That's ours, okay? Don't follow anybody else's, all right? Join our newsletter, guys. You can check out, we're going to be sending you some free blogs, all right? This is what we send you, okay? And then, guys, like I said, we're hosting a boot camp right now. It's going on the 4th day, all right? You can check our plans right here. If you want to join up, guys, we're launching another plan for boot camps. So we'll update you on the schedule and what it is, all right? But always included with the bronze plan. So if you want to join, we're going to be doing quarterly, maybe even more boot camps. We'll update you, all right? So just keep that in mind, all right? Why we go live YouTube, guys, pay it forward. There is a bit of a lag, but you watch when we go for our members on Zoom, no more lag, all right? So just keep that in mind. Look at Nasdaq, guys. Let's end the call on a high. Nasdaq is going into the high, massive breakouts, all right? So that's it, guys. I hope everyone had a great call. You know what I mean? Same time, same channel tomorrow. We will be doing NFP. NFP, huge red folder, guys. Huge red folder, all right? So if you don't know what that is, you can look it up. Go to forexfactory.com, click on it, read how important this is and what it does, okay? You see September, October has been red. Let's see now if we start to get a little bit of green coming in there, which will have a massive push either way, all right? Okay, guys? But what a way to end the call. Same time, same channel tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining in, all right? I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I look forward to working with you guys tomorrow, all right? Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.